Oh, let's go, baby. This is the one man, Ryan Denham, and you're listening to the IPW State of the Union podcast.
I'm the Deuce. Game Over was last Saturday, and it was a blast. Like, literally. A big thanks there to Ryan Denham kicking us off this week. Big happy smile on his face. Wanted Man is back in action after his dark stint as the Raging Bull. But it all paid off in the end as he was victorious over the Mauler, James Manning. And Liz even got a receipt in. Also at Game Over, stacking up that VIP card, was a clash of two of the top women's professional wrestlers from Atlantic Canada. Sassy Stormy Hale took on the Heartbreaker Ronnie Payne in a match that's going to go down in the ages. The two ladies pulled out all kinds of technical professional wrestling, but in the end, the Heartbreaker Ronnie Payne picked up the victory. What a day it was at the Credit Union Place in Summerside on July 4th. Starchild making his singles return to Island Pro Wrestling from all the way back in the classic era was cut short by old Danny Boy, Daniel Wall, who was able to pick up a win in the first match of the night. And Daniel, calm down a little bit. You didn't need to get at me and my broadcast buddies. Well, up next, I went out to the ring and brought out my champion fighter, Zatara, as we were set to face off against the Ultimate Male and Ignatius Beale. But as I discovered just before the show, the Island Pro Wrestling Board of Directors were contacted late on Friday. They found out that Zane Valentine had an undisclosed lower body injury preventing him from being able to compete. But Ignatius Beale has thrown around enough shade over the past couple of weeks against me that he still wanted to try to stomp my buddy Zatara out. He used maybe the rest of the Symphony of Wrestling's budget to hire Bobby Boyette to show up and try to get the job done. The action had spilled to the outside of the ring, and Zatara was able to just beat that 10 count, get himself back into the ring to pick up the victory. Up next, we got to experience Kayden's My Time. His guest was Jack Vaughn, and he kind of had an alternate guest as well. They had a big conversation. Kayden presented some gifts to Mr. Vaughn. After the gift exchange, Jack noticed both of them have some pretty cool jackets, and Jack thinks his jacket is the coolest in all of professional wrestling. So we decided to have a contest. I got to be the judge of the Jacket Off contest. Anyway, talk shows aside, after Jack left to go get ready for his match later in the evening, Kayden said, "You know, it's my time right now. I want my PEI championship shot right now. I'm in the ring. Let's make this happen." However, at this time, we had to break the hard news that the PEI championship was vacated earlier that day, as Rugged Rick Owens was put out of commission with a training injury, and he has no timeline for return. All the best to your former Prince Edward Island champion, the longest reigning PEI champion, Rugged Rick Owens. The show must go on. Kayden made it clear that his contract stated he gets that title shot tonight no matter what. But luckily, the Island Pro Wrestling scouting team had already had a few new competitors signed on, and they were live at the show to check out how things operate at IPW. All these last-minute pivots, what better time to raise the stakes and have a triple threat match for the PEI Championship during the debuts of the Brat, Justine Ward, and we know you're obsessed with them, Sidney Sweetie. Against all odds, having trained last year for one competitor and having to face another one as a swerve, then battling through injury, coming back, training for another competitor, having to deal with another last-minute swerve. I do not like having to give these props out, but Kayden, you pulled through. You are the new Prince Edward Island champion. I just hope you can represent PEI properly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new king of PEI, your PEI champion, Port City's finest, Kayden. Yeah, that's right. I finally took that title home with me just like I said I would. But we gotta talk about something, see. I kept hearing something backstage after I won this title. People kept coming up to me and they said, oh man, you deserve this. You deserve to be the PEI champion. You damn right I deserve it. Not only did I deserve it, I earned it. I worked my ass off to get to the number one spot. Twice. And you know what? I did what I said I was going to do. It may not have been the match that I was expecting to have, but you know what? The result was still the same. So you know what, PEI? Time to learn. Y'all better respect my time. Now bow down to your king.
Unable to tell. The king took their heads and he sent them to hell.
Speaking of triple threat matches, up next we had the Ghost, Ricky Mortis, versus the Choke Artist, Jason Boa, and Jack Vaughn. This was quite the matchup. 3 different styles, 3 different types of wrestlers, all different shapes and sizes. I mean, Jason Boa's trying to chase my Deucey physique. Maybe one day, if you count your macros right, you'll get there. Anyway, during this matchup, I have to say I was putting my betting money on the Choke Artist. At one point, he had Jack Vaughn trapped in a leg lock, trying to hold on, almost giving up and tapping out. And at the same time, he was manhandling the Ghost. But maybe Jason Boa took things a little too far, stretched himself a little too thin, as after that point, the match started to shift. Jack Vaughn had some heavy offense. Ricky Mortis was all over the place, high flying, big senton dive, and your winner, the Ghost, Ricky Mortis. Then after the match, Boa was still frustrated, attacked Mortis from behind. We'll see if that develops into anything. Speaking of attacking from behind, somebody who's been known for post-match attacks are the Revelation. Famine and War, Thad Howard appeared out for their match with the evil demonic in their corner as they faced off against AWOL. During the matchup, we noticed Ryan McGrath had his previously injured shoulder taped up and in a brace. He got a few minutes in and Famine near tore that thing off his body. Ryan McGrath had to leave the matchup and go to the back for medical attention as his shoulder was clearly out of place. Pete holding his own really good for a while. Until they took control. And then it just started to get uncomfortable to watch as they double-teamed Pete over and over. Ryan McGrath came back out, shoulder taped up some more, back in place, attempted to finish the matchup. Couple of fumbles, and Revelation picked up the win. Again, huge thanks to all of our sponsors. WP Griffin Potatoes for sponsoring the whole show and the main event. Our friends from Ironside Tattoo and Piercing. Humble Barber, I heard you cheering in the crowd. Summers Contracting and Housefront Productions. It was a great show. We also raised money for the PEI Humane Society like we always do. And did you check me, Jack Vaughn, and Auguste Artois on the local news?
Of IPW, Island Pro Wrestling. I want you to introduce your wrestler, and then I'm going to introduce my wrestler right here. All right? Okay. Because we don't want to actually do any of the wrestling ourselves.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you ready? You do the introduction here.
Okay. Right now, here with me, I have the real, the raw, international draw, your Island Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion, Auguste Artois.
Yeah, give me that. Thank you guys for welcoming me to the Lollipop Guild. I appreciate that. These two shopping at Carter's. Listen, it's the real, the raw, the international draw. You've seen me all... Shut up while I'm talking. Okay. Been all around the world. Probably your girlfriend's favorite wrestler, and I am going to be defending my title against Ryan Schimmel. Ryan Schimmel's serious, but he doesn't know how serious the real and raw Auguste Artois can be. And if you guys think that title's leaving my side, where's the title at, by the way? I let you watch the title. It's inside. Where's the title at? We'll get to it. Anyways,
people to look into it.
Tomorrow night, come and see the real, the raw, the international draw, the one that's going to make your girlfriend's jaw hit the floor. Here you go, Deuce.
All right.
Who do you have?
It's a little warm. It's a little warm now. All right. So coming in here, we have from the PEI Humane Society, the Islands Intercontinental Championship. We have 3 counties on Prince Edward Island, by the way. Ashley, the Terror Travis. Your turn.
Hi, I'm definitely terrifying. No, I'm the development and communications coordinator.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were one of the wrestlers. No, okay, yeah, it says right here, PEI Humane Society, Development and Communications Coordinator.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry for the misunderstanding. All right, I'm really sorry. And we also have Mr. Vaughn is joining us now. Now, folks that are in the wrestling world probably very familiar with you.
Yes.
I noticed I had to walk uphill to do this part of the interview.
The veteran Jack Vaughn. I blew up on social media a few years ago, so if you're a wrestling fan, you've probably seen my face on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case may be.
And they're going to see that face in the ring this Saturday, so tomorrow at Credit Union Place?
That's correct. Triple threat match, the veteran Jack Vaughn versus Jason Boa versus Ricky Mortis. 3-way match, no rules.
Okay, first time on the island, by the way, and so far, aside from the heat, loving it, right?
So far, so good. I've been loving every minute of it.
Okay, and then this is a fundraiser, which is why we have Ashley here. So the 50-50 draw, when folks get down there, reminder to get the 50-50 tickets, right?
Absolutely. You grab 50-50 tickets. Proceeds from the 50-50 are going to come support the island's only animal shelter and go towards the care of lost, homeless, and abandoned companion animals right here on PEI.
All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Speaking of your Island Pro Wrestling World Heavyweight Championship, well, that match was on fire. In what is shaping up to become match of the year, these two held nothing back. I mean, Artois literally tried to set Schimmel on fire in the match. Suplexes all over the place, high-flying dives. They fought to the outside, but against all of the odds, against the pressure, the tricks, the swerves, the freaking fireball, Ryan Schimmel was able to pick up the victory and leave Auguste Artois flat out in the ring, counting the lights till the crowd went home. Congratulations to your new World Heavyweight Champion, the personification of destruction, Ryan Schimmel.
IPW. On July 4th, something incredible happened. I pinned Auguste Artois 1, 2, 3. And I became your new IPW World Heavyweight Champion. But you see, I did not do it alone. No. See, each and every fan, they gave me the energy. They picked me up off the floor. They cheered as loud as they could. They pushed me. So thank you. And I've been getting a lot of questions since then. Everyone wants to know, what kind of champion is Ryan Schimmel gonna be? Well, I ain't no future teller, but I can tell you this. I am no Auguste Artois. I am no Giant Orion. I am just me, Ryan Schimmel. And you know what that means? That means that I'm going to be a fighting champion. That means I'm going to be a champion of the people. I'm going to give them someone that they deserve, someone they can be proud of, someone that represents them. And I don't think of anybody better than me. Yeah, I haven't always been the good guy. I haven't always done the right thing. I've made mistakes. I've messed up. I've lost. But you know what? I don't stay down, and I won't stay down. This on my belt, it doesn't matter how heavy it is. It's going to lift me up. The people will lift me up. So, if you think you got the cojones, if you think you got what it takes to step into the jungle and take on a man who is not afraid of anything, IPW is calling. And until that moment that someone wants to take this from my cold, dead hands, I will not quit. Welcome to the jungle, baby. We did it. Ow.
All right, folks, that's it for now. Remember, get your tickets for All Eyes on Us, September 5th at Credit Union Place. I'll see you there. And why don't you check out the highlights from Game Over, because they're pretty awesome. Until then, I'll see you from ringside.
On the floor again, one knock at the door and then we both know how the story ends. You can't win if your white flag's out when the war begins. Aiming so high but swinging so low, trying to catch fire but feeling so cold. Hold it inside and hope it won't show. I'm saying it's not, but inside I know today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd. Turn to run, now look what it's become. Outnumbered 10-1, back then should've bit your tongue, 'cause there's no turning back this path once it's begun. You're already on that list, say you don't want what you can't resist. Waving that sword when the pen won't miss, watch it all falling apart like this. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd, fire in the sunrise, ashes raining down. Try to hold it in, but it keeps bleeding out. This is what you asked for, heavy is the crowd. Today's gonna be the day you notice, 'cause I'm tired of explaining what the joke is. This is what you asked for. Heavy is the crowd.